All right, folks, here is a quick overview of the business system template that comes with the micro course. This is how you're going to do a self-assessment. Let's rock and roll through it. So I talked a lot about leveraging people, processes, and systems as you transfer from phase to phase to phase, but how do you know which phase you're in? Well, usually we have a gut sensation saying, this is where I'm at. But I thought that's not real helpful, right? Let's find out why we're in which phase we're in, and if you want to progress, what do we need to do? So in this column, when you download the spreadsheet, you'll have, first off, it's into 3 different tabs. The first tab is where you do data entry, and the second 2 tabs is where it breaks down stuff. So I've got this into a super systems. These are the 6 core business systems that you are going to be looking at. Then I've got the subsystems that are 3 systems inside of each one of these systems that you're going to do a self-assessment on. And you're going to go through each subsystem. Does this system produce the result you need? Marketing. Am I generating qualified leads? I understand that this is a complicated question, but the idea is, I'm getting some leads. Can they improve? Of course, everything can always improve. But if you are having a system that is producing a good enough result for where you are right now, just put that number in. And then follow the rules. Boom, boom, boom. Fill the whole thing out. We did this with my wife's system, with my wife's business, cardiodancebabes.com, and she's at startup mode, right? So she did not have a whole lot of stuff going on. She had no finance and back office. She had no data reporting. Her strategic modeling was up to snuff. It was on its way, but most of her averages were below 3 and below. And if you look at the heat map, it shows that she is in startup phase. She's really, really good at delivering her products and taking care of her customers who are using her products. And it shows that she's really focusing on customer acquisition. That's a 3. And then human resources. She built a team of founders, and they all work really well together. So this is a 100% accurate point of view, snapshot of what a startup would look like. And the way you take so look, her average level here was a 2. So that says, she's in phase 1. Business is happening to me. So she hasn't made it all the way through these things yet, but she informs me she's going to make the next $1 million before I am, and I trust her. So if you want to know how to increase those different scores, you go to the different subsystems, and you look at all of the different systems that you have to create. And if they don't exist, that's one of the key points, right? So one strategy is to get everything to a 3. Right? That's a thought process. And I don't know about your business if that makes sense or not. But if you're still in early stage, you probably should not be worrying about all this other stuff. Financially modeling, cash flow and project management. I mean, you got to have an idea of what that is. But until sales and marketing here reach about a 4, I don't think we're going to look at a whole lot of other things, right? That's where we're building right now. That's where we're creating. And it's really cool because when you look at this thing, you can sit down with your team and say, guys, we are working on customer acquisition and retention. The only systems that we really need to be paying attention to are this over the next 2 quarters. And that's how you have a conversation with your team or with yourself about what you should be working on. And it all starts with you being open and honest with yourself as you're filling out this assessment. This is a back-of-the-napkin assessment. This is a subjective assessment with some guiding questions. It is not meant to be true facts or science, but it is something that will help you start a conversation with yourself and with your team and find out what you should be doing. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of the course.